Talk of the Town. I'm on location at the Don Ryan Center in Bluffton. I am sitting with JOToole, who's the Executive Director of the BC EDC. What does that stand for?
Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation.
And we are delighted to be together because we have some great news that we want to share. Some fun news, great, and we think it's important for our community. We are launching a new show called Converge.
Right.
But everybody's asking me, what does Converge mean? And I'm going to ask you, John, what does Converge mean?
Well, it's a theme we've come up with over really 7 years of doing economic development in Beaufort County, and WHHI has been a big part of our success in terms of getting information out to the community. So we're excited about this new program. But Converge really is about all the important aspects of living in Beaufort kind of coming together, and we kind of see it as a balance wheel, and the key spokes are the environment, education, economic development, workforce, skill development, housing, and transportation, and kind of trying to reach a balance with all of these factors to kind of create the community we all love, maintain the community we love, and build it in a way that's of scale and keeps what we like about the area. And then the other part is as we've done economic development in the area, we do it now with myself, Kelly Brunson, and Brian Warner. So we have a team here, but we can only do so much. So we rely on partners in all these areas, and some of our first programs will feature mayors. We'll talk about education. We'll talk about many of the state agencies that are our partners, and people understanding that economic development is going well in Beaufort County, and it's really by approaching it in a very humble way and relying on people who have skills in areas and can bring talent to bear to solve problems for people looking for work, solve problems for people looking to invest in the area, and come up with creative solutions. So it's really that convergence of so many great and willing partners we have in Beaufort County.
You know, John, and I have to agree with you. Over the last years, you know, hosting 843 and now being part of the Converge, we do have amazing partners. I've always felt that everybody's working in for the better day. You know, everybody gets up to make the next day better here in the Lowcountry. It's Hilton Head Island, Bluffton, Beaufort, and also Port Royal. So that is one thing I admire about our community. You know, we all have little things that are going on, but the senses of the government, education, having thriving businesses, having businesses that want to come to our community. What's the sustainability of a new business? Do we have a workforce? And that's a hot topic we're going to be talking about at the show. Workforce, sustainability of workforce, what else?
Well, as we get closer to our Converge Summit, which is usually in January, it'll be a culmination of a lot of those focus areas about workforce, identifying workforce, developing skills, and then engaging workforce so that people want to work with your organization for a long time to come, because it's that continuity of working together that really creates a vibrant, efficient, and productive workforce.
And I think one word you use a lot is thrive. And I think that's a really good word for our community. I mean, here I'm driving up off the island to come up to Bluffton, and I feel that this community is thriving. You know, everybody's doing their thing. The kids are back to school.
Right.
So the educators are back to school. You know, there's a different shift on the island. Our tourism is going down a little bit, so now the residents are coming back. You know, the people who kind of leave the heat of the summer are coming back. So we have a whole new swarm of different feeling going on here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. And we didn't just pull Thrive out of thin air. You know, after doing economic development in Beaufort County, we went back and met with the folks who made business decisions to invest here. And that was the piece, you know, and it really three major tenets to what we talk about. But it's that thriving, exhilarating environment, whether you're a golfer, birder, boater, hiker, book reader. I mean, it's just a great area to be. Then skilled workforce, and we're doing a lot with TCL and the school district and USCB and the Southern Carolina Alliance to kind of address delivering tomorrow's workforce. Even here at the Don Ryan Center where we're filming today, David Nelms is doing a lot on understanding what AI is going to mean to the future work environment. So there's so much that is going to come to bear. And there's just so much a willingness to kind of help develop that workforce. And then the last piece, and Kelly Brunson on our team and Brian Warner bring it to bear, is top-level customer service. You know, a high level of care once you're here, and kind of fitting in with South Carolina's new tagline, from launch to legacy. We're going to stay with you from the launch of that business in Beaufort County to make sure you're successful here for years to come.
Well, that is such a wonderful platform that we have. So we want to thank you so much, and we're excited about Converge. Be sure to watch us. We are airing in September, and our first show we're featuring 2 mayors.
That'd be great.
All
Thank
right.
you, Kathryn.
Thank you, John, and back to you.